What's up, guys? Belligerent here with another video for you, and I want to introduce you to a new game because I know that my audience is mostly Bloodline, and a lot of those people, including myself, are struggling with Bloodline right now. And I got turned on to this new game. It's currently in beta at the moment, but you can get in on it. You can test it, but right now the current beta is only going until January 7th, which is, very close. But if you want to jump in and give it a test out, feel free. If you're on Android, you can get it from the Google Play Store. If you're on Apple, sorry, no, you can get it. You can play it on Steam also on your desktop. So this is called Dragonair. I forget the rest of what it is, Silent Gods or something like that. But if you like auto battlers and champion collectors, like what Bloodline is, like, what we all kind of love to play, and you also like RPGs, then this game might blow your mind. Okay. So what I'm doing is, like, we're going to jump in, we're going to start a new playthrough because there's a lot of stuff in the beginning that I think it would be very cool for you to see. Some of the graphics that we're getting, I'm playing it on mobile. Some of the graphics that we get on mobile are outstanding. And then we'll jump into the account that I've already played a little bit on, although I'm not that much farther. Unfortunately, some of the things going on with Bloodline and all of that stuff, and my, all my other obligations in life have kept me from doing more in this game than I wanted to, or kept me from doing as much in this game as I wanted to. I don't even know what I just said, but I'll be able to show you a little bit of it all. Okay, so, and again, if you look at this, so we can scroll through here. Here's the thing you see here, the beta test duration 12/8 through 1/7. The beta test is unmonetized, so can't yet speak to how greedy the pay to win will be when it hits. But the beta test is unmonetized, so you don't have to worry about paying anything. You can't pay anything if you want to. Okay. But all data and account information will be erased when the beta test period ends. Okay. The shutdown schedule may change depending on beta test progress, and you can check back for the announcements. Blah 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 blah. So, it's like I said, it's still early launch time there. So let's jump into this. Take a look at this game. This is some pretty cool stuff. So we're gonna jump in here. They even have like a character creation mode that you'll get to see stuff like this. But just check out these graphics. Like, these are beautiful graphics already. We're just jumping into the game. Opening scene. We're gonna do some playthrough here as well. So, all right, look at the detail on this dragon. That is a phenomenal dragon. Just it really kind of blows my mind. The graphics that are in this mobile game. Now, it was also designed for PC. Like I said, it's on Steam, but having it on mobile, it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. So let's get into this. You're gonna have a little. You're gonna get to see sort of, kind of, something of the fight here. I think oh no, is it like auto playing for me? What are we doing here? Oh, here we go. So we're just gonna point everything at the dragon because it's the only target we have right now. Okay. I really giving it to that third head there, that dragon. Can't be happy about that, can he? Alright, so we get a little bit of a cliffhanger there. Guess not much of a cliffhanger. Actually, it feels like it cut out. Maybe it registered that I already had another character. I'm not sure. Maybe they just removed some stuff. There was some more in the beginning there when I went through this the first time. So we're gonna just jump into this. Here's the character creation. It looks like there's four races that they're going to let you do uh, eventually. Right now it's just human and dwarf, but it looks like we also have half elf and we'll have lizard people as well. I'll go with the human in this one because I did the dwarf in the last one. I'm sure there will be more hair options and stuff when the game finally releases. So, and more cloak options probably as well. Okay. I don't like it, doesn't even matter what the name is there. So you got a little taste of the character creation right there. We're jumping in, and now you get to see this. This is kind of where the RPG elements go in. You get to kind of run around. You see here, there's like some gathering stuff that you can do. We'll get in. There's some crafting and cooking and stuff like that. I don't know how in depth it's gonna get. Again, I haven't got that far in the game, but I have experienced some of the crafting and the cooking. Uh, and I would assume that there's going to be more recipes and stuff like that added as the game is developed. So the other thing I thought about this, especially for mobile, is this is kind of cool. It gives you a couple different options on how to move. Like I can tap where I want to go, or it gives me this virtual joystick that I can kind of move around with. I kind of prefer the tap here. You know, we can do some more collecting stuff. Now we can come talk to this guy. Okay. And you have some interactions. Like I said, some of this role play RPG role playing game type stuff where we have to talk to these people. But this is kind of, I forgot to mention, but this is kind of, it's supposed to be Dungeon and Dragons themed. So it has dice rolls that are going to determine different things, like whether you pass or fail, or whether you can talk to somebody, things like that, which I actually think you get to see here in just a second. I'm just going to kind of go through this talking as much as possible. And here we go. Let's see. We're going to try to persuade him. And then here's some of the dice rolls that I was talking about. Okay. So we're going to roll the dice. I'm not a huge fan of this because I always feel like I get the short end of the stick when it comes to uh, electronic dice rolls, right? Rather, like if it's a physical dice roll and I roll the dice and I see what happens, then I'm all right. But when it's too convenient to just keep getting bad dice rolls, it kind of grates on me. But in this case, we passed the dice roll. So we're going to keep going here. Just kind of fast forward here and just show you some of this. Okay. So again, like I said, there's little stuff here that you can collect. That's just getting me gold. Okay. This person is hungry, apparently. I've got nothing for you. Oh, and here's some fighting. All right. So in the opening scene that I did before, there was a great fight scene and some different things that I wanted to show you, but it didn't give it to me that time. I'm not sure why. So you see, we have a nice big board here. It's like a 3x4 that we can put people on. I only have one champion right now. Obviously, we're just getting started. So, and then you can see like this is some of the basically like the auto battler type things that we're used to with Bloodline and stuff like that. So that's kind of the start of the game. That kind of gives you a feel. I'm gonna see if I can. Is there a way to exit out of this? See if I can go back to my other account and show you some of the other stuff. Show you like what the summons look like because I think I have some summon stones. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Stop tracking. Is there a way to log out? What in the world? All right. Well, how about this? And with the magic of cameras and video editing, we're back at the beginning with my already developed character. So we're just going to jump in here, show you some of the other stuff that's in the game here. All right, so here I got my little camp. We can, right there, we can, I don't even know what that is. It's a cart. I kind of forgot where I was at this point in the game. But here we can do a summon. Let's jump in and do a summon. This is kind of a really cool, cool graphic here for you. Radiant Light Hero probability up. Oh, so it looks like there's a summoning event going on. So we'll do the summon here. Insufficient. Oh, I don't have. Okay, can I? Do I? Nope. I don't have enough of that either. All right, I'll buy some stuff. These are the cheaper ones. They don't give you a chance at the great heroes, just common, rare, epic. But we'll go ahead and we'll do a summon here so you can see the graphics here, how this looks, and see some of the champions that come out of it. Like I love the graphics. The white cracks in the stone tell me that it's going to be a common. Okay, and there he is. And they're 3D models, so we can look at all of the different angles. If you're into that stuff, that's kind of one of the things I was disappointed in Bloodline in, is that they gave us 3D models, but they weren't really 3D. So we can do another summons. Let's see if we can get lucky on any of these summons that we have left, just because it's always exciting to get good summons, but we can't even, right? That's a common. It's always exciting to get good summons on camera, but this is probably going to let me down. I can't get anything better than epic anyway. That is the one downside to this that I have found. So like if we look at the probability here, these percentages got to change. 88% for a common, 10% for a rare, and 2% for an epic. Right, I get it, the legendaries aren't available in these, and that's fine, but 2% for an epic, come on. Like that's the one thing that makes me worry going through this game, that the pay to win might be kind of heavy. Because if they're only giving you 2% for an epic, you know, that's kind of bad. And even if you get the orange ones, right, it's a similar thing, except for you're not getting any commons. It's 88% for a rare, 10% for an epic, 2% for a legendary. I would rather see the legendary more around 5 or so. The epic, I think, should be 15, 20, somewhere in between there. And then we could have the rare, you know, right at like 80% would be okay. But I think like it's those probability percentages are a struggle for me. Otherwise, like I think the game is really cool so far. I want to do some exploring. You see here we're in this little area here. Oh, it looks like I need to activate some stuff. We can go over here. We're gonna get in a fight. You can kind of see a multi champion fight. The cool thing is, like, when you move these around, you see those lines, like you can actually see who they're going to attack based on where you place them. Okay, so we'll just jump in here, we'll watch this attack. The battle's getting started. Okay, and I still can't do that. It looks like they are going to have a speed up. Oh, I also have an auto. That's cool. They finally gave me, that must be a new feature, because they didn't have auto last time I played this game. So there was just an update added, which had auto apparently. Either that or I passed some kind of level or something that I didn't realize, and it gave me auto. So you see, we have some of that idle auto battler feel to this game. But overall, like, I think the graphics are beautiful. I like the mix between idle battler, champion collector, and like a legitimate RPG where you're running around, you're talking to people, you're doing quests for people, you're following a story. those of you from my Discord know that I'm not big on lore and stories and stuff like that. But I've actually kind of been following this one a little bit, which is kind of surprising. I don't usually do that. I usually just kind of fast forward through all the talking and stuff. Okay, so we won that battle. Um, and then, so yeah, you get a good sense of what this game has, what it can offer. Like I said, if you want to try it, the beta is going until the 7th. If you have an Android, you can pick it up in the Google Play Store. If you don't, you can try it on Steam on your desktop computer. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of this game. If you want me to cover more of it, if you want to see more videos of it, if you're kind of interested in it, maybe as an alternative for you to Bloodline, or just as, you know, a second game that you want to play. Does it get you excited for when the beta is over and the game finally releases? Let me know all that stuff in the comments below. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. I'm Belligerent. Peace.